Brought to you by GatewayCitySavers.com.
This week we're talking Oprah's journey to the land down under, J-Lo's insanely lucrative deal to host American Idol, and Lady Gaga's jerky dress. That, plus Master P drops by to perform an acoustic version of Make 'Em Say Na 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 na. Tube Talk is dead ahead, but first, why not show you a clip that makes you feel good about yourself? Because remember, no matter how dumb you are, there's always someone a little dumber. Unless you're balance impaired McGee here. She's pregnant and it's yours, Post. How about some Tube Talk? Oprah kicked off the final season of her show this week with an episode where nothing really stood out. There was a trip giveaway.
We're going to Australia!
Wow, they are excited about flying Qantas. I would be too, though. It's fairly safe. Heard that somewhere.
Qantas. Qantas? Qantas never crashed. Qantas never crashed.
Why is Bernie Fokker talking all funny like? Anyway, not everyone's moved to tears of happiness by this announcement, as Australian taxpayers have learned they'll be footing the $3 million bill to host the talk show queen as she rolls 300 deep into the land down under. Next we have Danielle Staub. The world collectively breathed a sigh of relief recently when Bravo announced Mrs. Staub's services were no longer needed on the next season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. But fear not, you haven't seen the last of Danielle. The outspoken reality star caught up with TMZ this week to dole out details on her upcoming projects.
It's time for me to move on. I have a new show that I'm starting to tape next week when I get back to New Jersey, and that's one of two shows that I'm going to be taping. One's my spin-off, the other one's a hosting show. Well, now we have two shows to ignore. We're going to be busy. And when asked how to properly watch both shows in case some sick perv's actually interested, Danielle replied the programs are best viewed One at a time!
Sorry, couldn't quite hear you.
One at a time!
Got it. And finally, Fox has made it official. J-Lo is in as the newest American Idol judge. Though producers have yet to leak contract details, that doesn't mean we can't spread unconfirmed rumors. Right, People magazine? The publication is reporting the booty with a singer attached has inked a hefty $12 million deal to host season 10. That's $6 million a butt cheek. Let's go stargazing. Lady Gaga looks delicious. No, seriously, she looks delicious. Check out the tenderloins on that hose hound. You are, of course, peeping Gaga at a recent MTV VMA appearance, where the songstress thought it appropriate to dump a barbecue grill over her head and walk in front of the cameras. A move Gaga later explained to Ellen was a show of support for gay rights.
It has many interpretations, but for me this evening, it's as if we don't stand up for what we believe in, if we don't fight for our rights, pretty soon we're going to have as much rights as the meat on our bones.
Oh, I'm sure everyone got that point right away. Why explain the obvious? Now, as you might imagine, the pop star's attire has drawn the ire of PETA. The animal activist group released a statement after the VMAs calling Gaga's wardrobe unattractive and suggesting it was crawling with maggots. So obviously they're unaware that maggots are so hot right now. Moving on, we've reached the point in the show where we sacrifice the shred of our integrity that remains by giving Spidey the publicity they crave, like a junkie craves The Rock. People magazine is reporting Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt are back together. The famed star of Twosome has reportedly called off their divorce, with Spence taking the hit for the split, telling People he's done some, quote, intense soul searching. And when pressed for the actual reason for the reunion, Mr. Pratt said he actually had two reasons. What do you suppose they could be? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's visit the real world. You know what our lives are missing? A little bit of Satan. Luckily, Devil has hit theaters to fill that void. This one comes our way from the Sultan of the Supernatural, M. Night Shyamalan. The film chronicles the plight of a group of strangers trapped in an elevator who realize after a series of unfortunate events that someone among them is Beelzebub himself.
You're bleeding.
Oh my God.
It feels like something bit me.
Does anybody have anything sharp on them? They might have cut her?
No.
You mind if we search your pockets?
Yes, I do mind. You mind if we search yours?
You can search mine too. All I have is an unsheathed box cutter and a pair of open scissors, so it obviously wasn't me. Anyway, also opening we have The Town, a flick based on a best-selling crime novel. Ben Affleck stars as a man who heads up a group of the city's finest bank robbers as they take down financial institutions left and right. Conflict comes a la Benjamin's infatuation with a bank manager who he tries to woo while evading an FBI agent played by none other than Mad Men's Johnny Hamm.
This is the not screwing around crew. So find me something that looks like a print, because this not screwing around thing is about to go both ways.
So the not screwing around crew goes both ways. You only live once. Be safe. And I suppose that's enough doom and gloom for one toast, so how about a romantic comedy to close it out? For that, we have none other than Easy A, a Mean Girls-esque film that stars Emma Stone as a high schooler who goes into business for herself, accepting cash to spread rumors she did the deed with guys desperate to score cred in the bed.
Brandon told me what you did for him. No, he told me the truth. I was just hoping that maybe you could do the same for me.
Yeah, I don't think so there, Sasquatch. Even demoralization has its limits. That's Harry. And on that note, we're finished for the week. But if you're jonesing for more, consider 1065thearch.com and WIL92.com your fix. There you'll find past episodes and other fine fare. And thank you as always for watching. We'll see you next time.